I'm Bruce Tuff, principal of the Tuff Law Firm. We are a full-service law firm serving the greater Woodlands area and the greater Houston area. Contact us at 281-681-0808. We're tough for you.
And now, here's the veteran voice of the legal fix, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Lone Star State in Montgomery County, Texas, for a brand new episode of The Legal Fix, a new age radio show presented by the Tuff Law Firm, the toughest law firm in town, with the toughest lawyers around, answering your toughest legal questions. Introducing first, hosting out of the red corner, the big deal, Bruce Colson. Tough, joined by Boy Wonder, Brandon Scott Riley, and super lawyer, G.I. Jerome, the Golden Boy, Jeremy Lee Hall.
Hey, thank you, Bruce Buffer. I'm the big deal, Bruce Tuff. I'm here with Brandon Riley, the Boy Wonder, and I'm here with G.I. Jerome, the Golden Boy, Jeremy Hall. And our guest today, back by popular demand, is Paula Hughes, the Eraser.
The Eraser.
Yeah, welcome, Paula.
Thank you.
Great to see everybody. We're going to have a special show today. This is Good Friday for all of you that are watching us on our show live. And everybody connotates Good Friday and the weekend with Easter. So it's been commercialized slightly. We're going to bring you back to Old Testament days because Paula, although she's an accomplished attorney, and the senior associate attorney in the Tuff Law Firm, she is also a religious scholar. And if you say that about her, she says, no, I don't do that. But she was an editor for the Christian Ministries and provided historical research for questions that we're going to ask her today, like what is the significance of Easter, Paula? What is the significance
No
of
transition.
Easter? Yeah.
The significance of Easter
Yes.
is that in traditional Christian thought, it is a celebration of the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. In fact, however, for the first 2 centuries or so following the death of Christ, and indeed even in the scriptures, the words that are translated Easter in the Bible come from Pascha or Pesach in the Hebrew. It means Passover. So Passover is also very closely associated with Easter, and in fact, this year in particular, the two fall very close together. If today is Good Friday, the Jewish people would have observed Passover last night, and Christians who observe the Passover observe it on the night in which Jesus Christ was betrayed, which would have been then on Thursday night.
Would that have been the Last Supper?
That would be the Last Supper.
Okay, so that's what a lot of people associate Passover.
Do you think they had Chick-fil-A at the Last Supper?
They did not.
No, they had lamb.
No,
yeah, they had lamb.
I think
and then
so.
there's a significance of lamb that was very traditional in the culture at the time. So now, I always associate Good Friday with the resurrection of Christ. That is my whole identification with Good Friday, because it's Good Friday. Christ has been resurrected, but it's really not. It's the day that Christ was crucified.
That's correct.
Yes. Okay. And where's the misconception coming from? These guys don't know anything, so we're going to help them out, okay?
Oh, I'll go to sword drills with Paula all day.
Okay, will you? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to let you go. Oh, wait. Oh, Paula, Jeremy, when I told him that you were going to be on the show today and we were going to talk about the significance of Easter and the Easter Bunny, he says, I'm going to get trivia questions for Paula. So he's already prepared for you. Yeah, he's got you.
And, of course, you didn't tell me ahead of time at all.
No, never.
We just want to see what you know. No preparation.
You're getting pelted.
Oh, boy.
I will say, if Paula was around in biblical times, you think she would have been one of the authors of the Bible?
Oh, yeah. Yes, definitely. Yeah, she would have been a disciple.
I think
but I don't.
The first female disciple.
Technically,
First female disciple.
The 13th disciple.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Paula Hughes.
No, you're talking about the 12 disciples, but
Right.
there were women
more.
disciples. There
Yeah,
were 120
Mary Magdalene.
present on the day
Right.
of Pentecost after
What were
Christ's
the 12
death.
then? Were they the
Correct
apostles?
him.
Who found Jesus
Apostles.
first? It wasn't a man.
Mary
It wasn't a
Magdalene,
man.
Yes.
traditionally thought.
Yes,
Right.
right. And also, one of the significance of Easter in what you have devoted a lot of your religious studies to is your belief in the Sabbath. And there's a difference because the Christian ministries was religious research and teachings for those that believed in the Sabbath versus Sunday, and that's Saturday versus Sunday. And what's the significance of that?
Well, of course, the Ten Commandments in the Old Testament, one of the commandments is remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. And the Sabbath day has been revealed to be Saturday. And so that's the day that one should observe the Sabbath.
Do you shower on Saturdays?
Yes.
I have a follow up to that. What if after you're done though? I don't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
After the death of Christ, there's some evidence that the early church began to celebrate on Sunday because it was believed that was the day of Jesus' resurrection.
Because that's 3 days after the crucifixion. So you can
Well, it's
say the
supposed to
Friday,
be.
3 days after the crucifixion, Sunday, Monday, but really Christ was crucified Wednesday and risen on Friday. This is my follow-up to you. You can
If you-
agree or not.
If you look carefully at the biblical accounts, which are somewhat confused for a variety of reasons, you can work it out that Wednesday probably works best.
Okay.
And a Saturday night, it's notable, nobody saw, there's no record of anybody seeing Jesus' resurrection. So that's not recorded for us.
Right, right.
But Sunday morning when they came early, before it was light, he was already gone.
And is that part of the
Suzanne.
significance of celebrating on Sunday for traditional Christian churches?
That's the reason that's given.
Right, right.
Among others. There are
Right.
others as well.
Now,
Is that based on the Gregorian calendar?
I don't
yeah, great. So,
Just wondering.
It's always interesting because Paula observes certain religious holidays different from the rest of us.
This
So-
is why we argue
and-
with her about due dates for answers to certain motions in certain counties because she's like, well, when you count morning and then it starts in the evening. Your counting starts in the evening, right? How
Well,
does that work?
That comes from the account in Genesis 1,
Right.
where God did this and God did that, and it says in the evening and the morning were the first day, and the
Right.
evening and the morning were the second day.
Right. So this
Interesting.
Friday is the Feast of the Leavened Bread, correct? Is it this
I think it's
Friday or not?
unleavened.
Or
It
unleavened
begins-
bread. Unleavened bread.
Yes, the Feast of
Bruce-
Unleavened
Bruce
Bread.
just leavened it.
Yeah, I
Unleavened-
leavened it. I
unleavened
leavened
bread.
it. Now,
It's
what
a
does
contractor
that
term.
mean? The Feast of the Unleavened
The
Bread.
Feast of Unleavened Bread follows the Passover. In ancient times, as you may remember, the Israelites were thrown out of Egypt following the death of the firstborn. And the Bible records that they had to leave in such a hurry they didn't have time for their bread to rise, so that they ate unleavened bread. So for Jewish people, it's a remembrance and a memorial of that time and of their deliverance from Egypt and from slavery in Egypt. For a Christian, there are many references in the Bible, a few references in the Bible, to leaven being a type of sin, kind of to represent, or a metaphor for sin. A little leaven leavens the whole lump. Got one bad apple, it spoils the whole bunch.
Nice.
So if you're taking unleavened bread, Jesus Christ was sinless. Unleavened bread is sinless if leaven represents sin. So during the Feast of Unleavened Bread for a Christian, you can eat the unleavened bread and think that you're taking Jesus into your life, into your heart, and trying to follow his example more closely.
Ah, wonderful. Okay, so now we know. I know for all
So
your
when
listeners.
when they rap and they say get that dough, what they're saying is get that non-sinful money, right?
Don't listen to rap. I can't tell you, sorry.
Oh, that's good. It's less to repent for.
Yeah.
Okay,
very
so
interesting.
So Paula, we were also talking about what happens when you really mess with God, like the Egyptians did, and with the lamb's blood on the door, which saved so many of the Israelites during that time. Tell me that story.
Well, that's right. Well, everybody's seen the movie The Ten Commandments, or at least heard about it. And you will recall, Charlton Heston, you will recall that Moses was going back to Pharaoh every time God told him to go back, saying, "Let my people go." And Pharaoh refused and refused and refused, and God sent plague after plague after plague until finally, the last plague, he said he was going to kill all the firstborn in the entire land of Egypt. And the Israelites were directed to take up a lamb, to kill it on the 14th day of the first month, and to take its blood and spread the blood on the lintels and the doorposts of their homes. And that when God passed through to smite the land of Egypt, he would see the blood on their doors, and he would pass over their homes. Hence, we get the name Passover.
Passover, and that all relates. And the Pharaoh lost his
Unblemished lamb.
firstborn.
He did.
The Pharaoh lost his firstborn. For those of us that know this. Yeah. Okay, let me do this. We're going to take a break. We're going to stay on schedule. We're going to come back. We're going to have Passover, Easter trivia for Paula Hughes.
With a little leveled bread.
With a little leavened
Leavened.
bread. Unleavened. Leavened.
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 Okay.
But no, we're not leavened. We're unleavened. All right, we'll be right back. Thank you.
I'm Bruce Tuff, principal of the Tuff Law Firm. We are a full-service law firm serving the greater Woodlands area and the greater Houston area. Contact us at 281-681-0808. We're tough for you.
To host a blood drive at your location, go to giveblood.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I'm Bruce Tuff, principal of the Tuff Law Firm. We are a full-service law firm serving the greater Woodlands area and the greater Houston area. Contact us at 281-681-0808. We're tough for you.
Hey, welcome back to the Legal Fix. Today we're joined by our guest, Paula Hughes, an attorney with the Tuff Law Firm. Her nickname is the Eraser.
The
in
Eraser.
firm.
The
You
Eraser.
don't want to mess with the Eraser. And we were talking about the resurrection of Jesus Christ and Easter and Passover. Paula also was an editor at Christian Ministries with religious studies. So we're going to tap her extensive background. And Paula also has the distinction of holding the record for the most questions asked in the least time for the hot seat. So she
accounting
is
for
no
penalties.
one can even has
She
come close,
crushed
right
it.
there?
No,
Well,
it's
do we have anybody
2
that's even
seconds
close?
per answer. You
Yeah.
are the closest to
Yeah.
Paolo.
Okay.
With 3 hot seats
What,
under
in
your
his-
belt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at his
The
third
three-
round,
yeah,
maybe?
3 hot
Yeah.
seats, but he answers pretty fast just in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paolo was next. I watched her hot seat last week, and it's amazing. It's on our YouTube channel if you haven't watched it. It was the second or third hot seat that we did. We
Yeah.
did you, then we did Bolts,
Right.
and then we did Paolo.
The
So
lightning bolt.
She had very little context as to what was coming, and
No
she still
idea.
just crushed it. That's just
As
her
usual.
natural aura.
She erases all records.
Y'all are
She
very
is the-
kind.
Except her
She
own.
is the best. So we're going to put you. We're not going to have a hot seat for you since you're the record holder. But you know what we're going to do? We got to have a hot
Undisputed
seat.
champion.
We need to have a hot seat clip of Paula and all the other. I think Rebecca's working on that, right?
Yeah,
gonna do
compilation,
of
a
a hot
remix.
seat. Yeah,
Yeah.
do a remix hot for our anniversary episode. Which I
Yes.
don't even know when is that, but it's coming up.
Yeah.
The
really
anniversary
soon.
show. We're close.
A
Right,
year
Paula?
or 100
soon.
episodes?
Is it a year? It'll be both, right?
It'll be a year here pretty soon
Will
before
it?
our 100th episode.
because you
yeah.
were here for the first show that we had, right?
Yeah.
Because
It
it
was
was
the
the
three.
three of
It was
us
the three
came
of
in
us,
and we
yeah.
said we're going to do this. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
The
We had to
Throne
correct you
Warrior,
guys.
Sun Signs,
Okay.
Wicked Smart, a lot of good stuff on the first show.
I forgot about Wicked Smart.
Was it Wicked Smart?
Wicked
Or is it-
Smart.
Yeah,
It's
Wicked
Wicked Smart.
Wicked Smart.
Okay, Jeremy. I'm going to throw this to you. You're going to put the trivia questions for Paula.
Yeah, this is just a victory lap for Paula, so just enjoy.
The undisputed
Answer as fast as you
champion.
can. Okay, can we get a clock sound in the background just to put a little more pressure on her?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the first day of Lent called? I'll give you a clue. It's a Wednesday. First day of Lent.
Wednesday.
First
Ash
day of Lent.
Wednesday?
Yes.
I
What
thought it was
holiday
Fat
is
Tuesday.
celebrated when Jesus returns to Jerusalem? You just mentioned it.
The, well, I'd say the Feast of Trumpets or Rosh Hashanah.
How about Passover?
Palm
Good
Sunday.
job.
A
Good
week
job.
before Easter.
She will
The
challenge
Sunday
you.
before Easter is called
Oh.
what? Sunday before Easter.
I don't know.
Palm
Sunday.
Sunday. Jump in, BW.
I'm about to steal them.
How about the Monday after Palm Sunday? What's that called?
I have no idea.
Holy Monday. Holy Wednesday, referred to as Spy Wednesday. What is that referring to? Who's the spy?
I don't know.
Judas Iscariot.
Judas, yeah.
How much did he
These
sell out
are all
Jesus
his
for?
New Testament
30
questions
pieces
to
of
you.
silver.
Hey!
Oh, boom.
There we go.
Bam.
There we go.
Something
When was the
in the
Lord's
Bible.
Supper instituted? What day do we celebrate that on?
It is the day in which Jesus was betrayed, which is going to be the evening of the 13th of Nisan.
Okay.
Oh,
is
that's
is
way
there a
too
celebration
specific.
name? It's got two names.
Lord's
Celebration.
Supper?
Monday,
Communion?
Thursday. Monday, Thursday.
Monday,
It's either Monday, Thursday, or Tuesday,
No, it's
Thursday.
Monday, Thursday.
Monday.
Monday,
Thursday.
Monday, Thursday, Monday, Thursday. Okay.
Okay.
Good Friday. What happened then?
That's when Jesus Christ was crucified according to Christian tradition.
Excellent.
And died.
What were his last words on the cross?
Elfine.
I
Father,
think he
forgive.
may have said it is finished.
It is finished.
My
That was
God,
it.
my God,
Oh,
why hast thou
forsake-
forsaken me?
That was it.
Temple veil was torn. Which
Dang.
way? Top to bottom or bottom to top?
Up and down.
Top to bottom. Top to bottom.
Oh, my.
What happens
a good
before
one.
Easter Sunday? What's the Saturday before called?
I don't know.
Holy Saturday. When Mary Magdalene found Jesus, who did she mistake him for?
The gardener.
Yes. How many days did Jesus appear to his disciples after his death, after he arose?
How many days?
How many days total did he make
Oh, I
appearances?
don't know.
How many
There were
days was he on
several.
earth? 40 days. Wow, attaboy. Where did Jesus ascend into heaven? What
From the
was-
Mount of Olives.
Very nice.
I didn't know that one.
When Jesus died, there was darkness in the land. How long did that darkness last?
I believe it was 3 hours.
Excellent. That is correct. How
well
did
done.
Judas identify Jesus?
He kissed him.
Excellent.
Damn, good
You are
job.
off. You're done with your victory
That
lap.
is
Very
job,
good, Paula.
Paula.
She
Oh,
did
yeah.
good.
Yeah, Paula.
Excellent
You,
job.
yeah.
You erased
I would have
your
failed
victory
that
lap.
test.
She does that all the time. She does that in the office too. It's
Biblical
just like,
scholar.
what is- I know. She
Well, it doesn't
kicked
even
it.
have to be
She
Bible
kicked it,
knowledge.
too.
She'll still do it.
That was awesome.
Y'all are very kind.
Okay, Paula, what are you going to do for this Passover Easter weekend?
Well, on Thursday night, it is my belief that Jesus gave the example he washed his disciples' feet, and he said, you'll be happy if you do this too. And when you take the bread and wine, you remember the Lord's death until he comes.
Wait, so are you going to wash the doggo's feet?
I'm going to wash a person's feet.
Oh, the
You wash a
dogs.
person's feet, somebody washes your feet, and then we take the symbols of the bread and the wine.
Nice.
Good. And you're doing that Thursday. What about the rest of the weekend?
Well, Friday is the night to be much remembered.
Correct.
And that is the night that traditionally the Israelites are believed to have left Egypt. And so traditionally we have a meal together with the people of the congregation, and then we celebrate the holy day, the first day of unleavened bread, on Saturday.
Who's the lucky recipient of the foot washing?
Everybody does it. I watch
Who's
them-
your lucky recipient?
Well, just whoever.
Yeah.
When we
Just
get
a
there,
random
and
Next man
Rando.
up.
yeah, just
First
whoever you're
person
sitting
that
next to
also
or
swipes
whatever.
right.
I would have a favorite. I would already pick my favorite. Look, I wouldn't wash his feet. Okay, so that's just.
The
but I'd
women
let him wash
typically-
mine.
They haven't been washed in a
Women
while.
wash women's feet, and
They're
men wash men's feet.
unleavened.
Oh, you have.
Yeah.
Oh, so
No,
it's
they're
opposite
leavened
sex?
for sure.
No,
Are they
men,
leavened?
men wash men's feet.
Oh, so
women
it's-
wash women's feet.
Oh, okay.
It's not like your
Yeah,
dorm room,
no.
Bruce.
It's not like
Inappropriate touching.
It's not like a
That
date
could lead
night.
to other
Is it?
things.
No.
It's not a
This
date
is-
Foot
night.
washing is a
Okay.
gateway activity.
All right.
Gateway.
You don't
Yeah.
want it leading to other things.
Okay. All
You
right.
could do the simultaneous wash, but then
Yeah.
you might bang heads.
I see.
You'd have to
Oh,
go
that
laying
would be
down,
bad.
head,
Boink.
head to toe.
Yeah, boink.
And then you could do the simultaneous. Yeah.
Right.
No,
And so
no.
it ends on Saturday night for you, or do you?
No, there's
Sunday?
7 days of unleavened bread.
Right.
So during that time, while you're consciously taking in Jesus Christ and trying to make him more of a part of your life, right, by eating the unleavened bread, you also don't eat leavened bread, sandwiches, cakes, cookies, crackers, anything that has leavening in it
So
for
should
7
we
days.
should we tempt her?
You always do.
We
Nice,
do. We'll
juicy
tempt her.
Jason's
Yeah.
Deli
Cupcakes
sandwich.
and
Well,
sandwiches.
Do you make your unleavened bread, or
I
do
do
you
not.
purchase it?
But many people do, but I
Unleavened
do
section. Okay.
And
Is there an unleavened section in HEB?
Well, there are some
The Hib?
places.
Herbert?
Some places have a lot of
That's very
matzos
interesting.
and what have you.
What advice or what thoughts would you provide to our listening audience about their reflection or celebration of Easter? What would be the most important thought to communicate to our listeners?
Well, Jesus' death was necessary, but our salvation comes through his resurrection. So let's remember that he was raised from the dead and is seated at the right hand of God the Father in heaven.
Beautiful.
Amen.
Beautiful. Outstanding. Jeremy, what are you doing for this weekend with Remy?
Celebrating my birthday.
Oh, my gosh. When is your birthday?
April 18th.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
right.
That's
It's on
Sunday.
Monday.
You're going to be 42,
Monday birthday.
right?
Are you working on
Yeah.
Monday?
42.
Plus
He'll be 42.
Minus about.
Are you planning on
4
working on
years.
Monday, or do you have to take that off?
No, it's a nationwide holiday.
Okay,
right?
yeah, Jeremy's birthday.
Yeah, Golden
All
Boy
Well,
birthday,
I thought
I
we
think.
should Golden
No, I'll-
Boy. We should have a golden luncheon for you or something.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. No,
Will you
I'll
do
be
that?
there.
Okay.
I'll be there. I'll be celebrating with the Tough Law Firm.
Oh, okay, good.
Nice.
And so the weekend, what do you do? What do you have planned? Where's your church? Where do you attend?
The Art Church in Conroe is where we go on Wednesdays and Sundays sometimes. Sometimes the Woodlands First Baptist Church. In fact, we were there this past Sunday for Remy's first Easter egg hunt, which
How'd
was
she
a lot
do?
of fun.
How many
How'd she
eggs
do?
did she get?
Oh, the max, however many she could fit in her basket. There were so many. It was the infant version of the egg hunt,
Right.
so there wasn't a whole lot of hunting.
Yeah.
It was a lot of parental activity and stuff like that. We were bashing balloons all over the place. It was a lot of fun
Nice.
for the
Oh,
parents
nice.
included.
That's
Nice.
a ton of fun.
Okay,
I remember those days.
BW, what's your plans?
I'm going to visit family. We're going to gather the whole clan together and feast.
So the Riley clan is getting
The Riley
together?
clan, the Sanderlin clan, the Gudot clan, a bunch of us.
Okay, and that's in Henderson, right?
Yes.
Henderson.
It's
Henderson, Texas.
Henderson. Okay, good.
Hillbilly capital of the world.
All right. So do you guys have like axe throwing contests and things like that?
You know, we used to have chainsaw juggling, but, you know, you get one wrong chainsaw throw and
That's
and
bad.
that
It
ends
ruins
it.
Can't
the
type
party.
anymore.
It ruins
Yeah,
the party.
it's
doesn't
pretty
it?
sad.
Yeah.
A lot of
okay.
prosthetics.
You have to waste the ice and then...
Yeah.
But the
that's
good news is they don't even have leavened bread there yet, so it's all
Yeah.
unleavened. They're just
okay,
in
yeah,
compliance
right.
automatically.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Well, let's do this. We have a whole extensive list of hot topics, and we're going to let Boy Wonder go through a whole list of our hot topics, and we've been cutting him short on our show, so I'm going to take a quick break now. We'll come back to hot topics, and it's going to be Boy Wonder Day for hot topics.
And we're
we
going
all-
to run it back on Kangaroo Court, too.
Oh, you're
yeah.
not going to try that
Rest
again,
assured.
are you?
I'm never afraid to fail twice.
Okay, so he's going to do Kangaroo Court. These are the quotes from trials from attorney witnesses that we tried last segment, and Paul Carroll said, "Oh my God, is this live?"
Yeah, if you saw it
So
live, you
easily
saw it.
embarrassed.
But we
He
cut
did
that out.
learn to
We
be a
cut that
little
out.
bit
It was
thick
edited.
skinned.
Okay, we'll be right back, and we're going to take hot topics.
I'm Bruce Tuff, principal of the Tuff Law Firm. We are a full-service law firm serving the greater Woodlands area and the greater Houston area. Contact us at 281-681-0808. We're tough for you.
Everyone loves animals. Some people even make them wear seatbelts. But not all people wear seatbelts, which is ridiculous because seatbelts save lives. Don't be a statistic this year. If If you love it, click it.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's all good if you think you should check in. Yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking. Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Hey, welcome back to the Legal Fix. We're joined by Bruce Tuff, Brandon Riley, Jeremy Hall, and our guest Paula Hughes. We've been talking about Easter and Passover, and now we're going to go into hot topics, and Boy Wonder's going to take us through a whole bunch of the most current hot topics that have been in Houston and Texas and the United States.
The world.
The world.
Do you
topics.
normally join yourself at parties? You say, Bruce Tuff
Always,
is joining me?
always,
Okay.
always.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Yeah.
Linda Hidalgo's top staffers were indicted
Lena.
in Harris County.
Lena.
Linda
Lena.
Hidalgo. Her top staffers were indicted for basically pay-to-play bribes on government contracts issued through the county.
Yeah, and let me tell you,
they're walking them back. One of them was an $11 million contract that they've walked back from insider trade with her top staffers.
Right. So
She's too young for that position.
I pulled this from the Michael Berry show, and as Michael Berry said, if the commandants sing, everyone goes to jail.
That's right. And the way that works is when you're putting together an RFP, a request for proposal, you can hire a specialist in the area that will help you and assist you. And we did this in the school district and the township. And then they would set up the criteria for the RFP for the vendors. And then it would go out and they would help select the vendors that we would pick and award the contract to, rating them on experience and quality.
Qualifications,
and qualifications. But in this case, her staffers and her, I think, went to a political operative that worked for her in the Democratic Party and then said, hey, put this thing together, and then, oh, by the way, you get to bid on it. And they have all these smoking gun emails. They have this whole inside job. It's $11 million, one woman, and they picked them to do a COVID outreach over University of Texas Medical Branch, which is just crazy.
Which was a lower bid and higher qualifications.
Correct.
And they still picked them over it, and that's going to be a big deal.
I hope it takes her down. All right, next.
More of the same in corruption. New York Democratic Lieutenant Governor was arrested for almost identical charges, but he's facing campaign finance fraud, including pay-to-play schemes where he was paying back donors for their contributions to his campaign. This is a brand new situation. It's still developing, but he was arrested by the FBI, and I think he's going to go down pretty hard on this one.
Lieutenant Governor Brian Benjamin.
He says he gave it back as soon as he found out about it, though. So
I hope that works for him. It didn't work for Dinesh D'Souza when he was like, oh, but I returned the money. They were like, no, you go to jail for multiple years. Goodbye.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
And he wasn't an elected official. He was just trying to help an elected official in her campaign. In other news, last week we talked about Elon Musk, however you want to pronounce his name, being appointed to the board of Twitter. He's declined the appointment because the appointment... No, it's more than that. It's worse. It's a hostile takeover like I called last week. At the time they made the offer, they said he couldn't buy more than 14% of the outstanding shares, which would control him and minimize his majority shareholder interest. He declined, which indicates in the inside that he's going to try to do a hostile takeover.
I think he's going to reactivate Trump's account.
I think he will.
Well, you know what the interesting thing about Elon is Elon doesn't believe in censorship or he believes in First Amendment free speech, a purist, and Twitter does not. And so I heard all these CNN commentators saying, oh, my God, what's going to happen? We can't curtail free speech. We can't censor him. And Donald Trump will be back. Oh,
yeah,
so
I think he will.
Yeah, so
I'm very interested to watch how this plays out. He obviously had a plan long before he bought that 9% stake.
Yes.
Which is the majority shareholder at this time.
Yeah.
And that plan is running afoul of what the board wants to do.
And the stock price went up, by the way.
Of course.
It jacked up real quick.
That's his masterpiece. Is that
he's friends with Joe Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a well-known Republican, so I think that all leads to Donald Trump.
I'm pretty sure Joe Rogan is not a Republican.
Well, he's got some conservative opinions.
Just because you moved to Texas doesn't make you a Republican.
And
I think we
and the
adopted
fact that he
him
thinks
as a
masks are
Republican.
stupid. He thinks masks are stupid. But I've seen him talk back to Republicans and Dems.
Yeah.
he's
he
pretty
plays-
fair and balanced.
He,
He's pretty
I
fair
mean,
and
he
balanced.
speaks his mind about
Yeah.
everything. When he sees something crazy, that's when they jacked him up over the whole COVID thing and
Yeah.
said, "Oh, so your doctor prescribed that to you? We want to ban you, censor you."
Yeah, they
So
tried
now-
to cancel him from Spotify.
They did. They wanted
They
to cancel
failed.
him, and
They failed.
and he had a couple of musicians said, we're off. Take our music off."
Neil Young.
Neil
Yeah.
Young.
Yeah.
My God,
Was
all
that
over
Harvest
this
Moon and
over this COVID crap. Yeah,
Because
Geez.
he's
He had
taking
like
horse
2 good songs.
tranquilizers
Go.
to combat COVID.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, next in the news, Finland and Sweden are going to join NATO. They've already made soft pledges, and they're trying to work out the
Really?
agreement.
That is for real?
After
Holy
generations
cow.
of neutrality, they're going to join. And
Finland's
the
border is
the
on
repercussions
Russia. You
could
guys,
be
did you
like
know they got a border?
Stalingrad. All these countries that Russia,
Oh, man.
or all these cities that Russia expanded in its empire days to take, could one day become Finland, Sweden's, other countries again, right?
Putin's bungled things, man. He's
He has
finally
put us
just
at the brink of World War III, no question.
That's his last shot right there.
When
I mean,
when
he's
neutral
hitting it.
when neutral countries come to become or move out of neutrality into picking a side, that's a problem.
That is a real problem.
After
Seriously.
generations.
Yeah, seriously. Hmm.
One other interesting one: a lawyer on TikTok. Her hashtag is, I can't read it. It's too small. JettyGirl28 had a lot of comments about divorcees and who are the most likely to get a divorce and who to avoid in marrying. And so I thought you guys might care about this. Cops, surgeons, and homemakers are the worst male spouses to have.
Cops, surgeons, and homemakers.
As it relates to men.
Okay.
So the worst men to marry, cops, surgeons, and homemakers.
I always thought it was the #1 suicide rate. It was like dentists, doctors, cops.
Basically.
But
Lawyers
not
and close
lawyers.
ones.
Oh, no, lawyers
they're
are
close.
three.
Not
They're
lawyers.
3. I think
Yeah.
we're number 3.
Lawyers stay in the top.
Yeah,
of
we're
all
always
these markers.
But look at lawyers aren't in the top professions to.
For suicide,
I'll tell you-
yes,
yeah.
but not for avoiding marrying.
not avoid
But
marriage.
you
Well,
guys
the
can
number
if you
one-
divorce a
for
cop,
stress relief, right?
if you
Yeah.
divorce a cop, it gets real ugly between
Oh, I
the two.
know, I
If you
know.
divorce a lawyer, he's either one already put you on a prenup, or two is going to make you not want to fight him because it won't cost him anything to defend himself.
And he'll be fair and equitable.
Maybe,
Yeah.
or he'll threaten you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that right? What do you think a cop will do? I represented a
Investigate
wife
you.
against a cop. It was rough.
Yeah.
Investigate you.
Okay, so you're going to now take us into Kangaroo Kourt. We're going to see if Brandon Riley can recover from last week's Kangaroo
I may have
Court, and
already bungled it.
he's already lost it. Okay, all right. We'll
You're
just
going
pass.
to be. You're going to be the prosecutor, right?
Yeah, I'll be the
set us
prosecutor.
up.
We're
Set
already
us
set
up.
up.
Come on, set us up.
Fire away, Jeremy.
All right.
Prosecutor.
What does this mean? Tell us what Kangaroo Court
Kangaroo
is.
Court is actual transcripts from actual legal cases that just prove that attorneys are humans as well.
Okay, go.
They really
Go.
said that.
Yes,
They
go,
really
go,
said
go.
it.
Do it.
Prosecutor asked the witness, "How fast was the car coming toward you?"
Witness, I'm not a thermometer, so I can't tell you the speed limit.
Thermometer.
These are real. These are like dad jokes. Bruce already doesn't like them. We can just call it a day. Bruce hates it. I give up. I
No,
tried three times
next.
over.
Go again.
The-
Go again. You told me this was good.
The
Come on.
attorney asked the witness, "What did the doctor tell you was the condition of the body when he performed the autopsy?"
Witness, he described it as dead.
Dead.
Okay, these are funny.
The,
Okay, do another one.
the
See if you could. Paula doesn't even like them. Come on.
prosecutor
she's
asked the
laughing.
witness, "Did you see the defendant in court today, sir?
Yes, I do.
And how was he dressed?"
He looks pretty sharp.
These are really
Style
funny.
comment.
I thought these were funny. I give up.
Go,
I
do
tried
one
twice.
more.
I have
Do
no problem
last
failing
one.
twice.
Do last one.
Last one.
Okay. Counsel says to a man in the hallway, "Hey, are you the witness, victim, or defendant?"
I'm the guy who did it.
That's a good one. All right.
Team.
Oh, we
It only
got
took
it.
4 tries. We got
Oh
you
my
on that.
gosh. Okay, so we'll bring it back. We got one laugh
Maybe.
out of that. We'll try it again. All right.
Another
Thank you
day.
for watching The Legal Fix, bought by the Tough Law Firm. Call us at 281-681-0808 or visit toughlawfirm.net or hit us up in the comments.
Catch past episodes and highlights on our website and YouTube channel, and connect with us on Facebook, Insta, and listen live on Spotify and 91.1 FM The Boss, Fridays at noon.
I'm the big deal Bruce Tuff with Boy Wonder Brandon Riley and the Golden Boy Jeremy Hall, and with our special guest Paula the Racer Hughes. We'll see you next week on The Legal Fix.